Hello and welcome everyone to Vampyr. Last time we found out the real origin of the plague, and it was none other than Dr. Swansea who inadvertently caused the whole plague, but we decided to let him live. In fact, we turned him into a vampire. If that is the right decision, I don't know, but when do I ever know, right? But now we have to find an antidote. We also had lots of things happened. We had a talk with Lady Ashcroft. She then disappeared into the night. We don't really know what she's up to now. We got the blood from the Ascalon Club, which was not too tough in the end, since Lord Redgrave didn't want his secret come out that he is not in fact that William Marshall is not his maker. But now I want to go here to Usher Talltree to give him his little book. So we have to go to the right and go there, and then we go to the other stations for the antidote. Here we are, some peeps.
Look lively! Burn it, boys! I'll kill it! Filthy fucking beast!
Got him. Okay. Nice little warm up. Uh-oh. We have another Ekon here.
Stupid newborn!
No, he's spamming that again. Thank you. Wasn't too bad. To the right. To the right, to the right. I have to meet Mr. Talltree. Don't think I have any treatments with me.
It seems violence.
You do suffer a little bit. He will probably not be happy that we read his little book, but what can I say? We were curious. Who wouldn't be?
Good evening, Jonathan Reid. Can I help you in any way?
I found your notebook. The one the guard of Prewen stole from you.
And you've brought it back to me. That's excellent news, Jonathan. Were you able to keep yourself from reading it?
No.
Ah, the oldest temptation of all. If Pandora herself did not pass the test, I suppose I should not blame you for your curiosity.
So you're not angry with me?
Why should I be? To live is to make choices, Jonathan. And you made yours. Now give it to me, please.
Okay, so we have a few questions. I would assume.
Tell me the truth, Usher. Are you a vampire?
By the stole, you really thought you could force Usher Talltree to yield to your little mind tricks like an oblivious mortal?
I mean, it was worth a try.
Why can't I force you to answer me then?
I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole. It comes with certain advantages, like accessing the greatest library in the country and avoiding answering certain questions.
So are you a vampire?
So, are you or are you not a vampire?
As a brilliant man once said, to be unambiguous can only be to one's own detriment.
Oh, come on.
Goodbye,
Okay.
sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Guards never lie, but
He's
they are never
definitely
easy to
very
read.
mysterious. Didn't give us much there. Okay. So once I'm up here, I want to look at the map, how we proceed. So, next stop is the graveyard, my favorite place. Go through here and get through Whitechapel somehow. Let's have a little rat snack.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
It's still a negative experience because we turned good old Swansea. We also have to check how he's doing since then.
Lord, give us strength! Bloody vermin! It's Hannah!
There we go. One thing that I would criticize about the game is that in the end the enemy variety is not very big. Kind of run into the same enemies more or less.
Oh my god!
Since they're always in groups, the fights kind of go the same, just not super compelling in the long term. But then again, I also think that the game in general is more, or shines more the more it focuses on the story and the dialogue, and they do a really good job with that. Just from a pure combat standpoint, it's not. Oh, it's not Finny. Oh. Oh, come on.
Die, you boy!
We struck a deal with your ready red grave. There we go. Got him. Jesus. Okay. Which direction do I have to go? This way? Yeah. To the left.
I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace
Oh,
of
we're
mind.
here now. How do I... Okay.
Can't you just look the other way this week,
I
Joe?
get easily confused in this city.
You are blinded by your false faith.
I think this is the way. Camellia. And yes, this leads us there. Then we kind of just have to go straight towards graveyard. So far, nothing good has happened there. Not that I would expect anything good would happen in a graveyard. In a vampire game.
Watch out for them teeth! God! Mind his teeth!
Mind his teeth, yeah.
Bloody leech!
We have a real smart one here.
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient for my recipe.
McCollum? Is that you?
Good evening, Vampire Hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you? You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more.
Okay.
What precisely are your plans?
Well, it sounds like we have to stop a disaster here.
A creature called a disaster is about to be unleashed. It falls upon me, as once it did Marshall, to stop it before the whole country is ravaged.
I should have destroyed that book. And yet, I wish I could join this battle alongside you. But this crusade is not mine to fight.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reid.
Can we speak some more?
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
Why are you here?
Yeah, why are
The
you
man who
here?
raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Vampires killed your parents?
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense that he is not the biggest vampire fan.
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
Okay. Will you stop the Great Hunt?
What will the Guard of Prewin do now? Will you stop the Great Hunt?
Yes. But we shall continue to protect innocents from beasts like you and your red-headed friend.
Like me?
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke. But this won't always be the case. I'm no coward like those St. Paul's Stoll brothers.
How long have you known Lady Ashbury? Where is she? And what will you do to her?
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigated. But she is gone. Our scouts reported she has sold some paintings and departed for an unknown destination.
Huh. That's interesting.
Adieu, Vampire Hunter.
Until we meet again, Blood Drinker.
We have quite the interesting relationship going on. I mean, I can understand where McCollum is coming from. It was interesting to read that journal and kind of get some of the pieces of information that he relied upon, because from his point of view, it did make sense to kind of think that we are responsible for the epidemic, or at least connected to it. So I don't blame him for that part. I think it's just one of those things where he was just not correct, and then too caught up in his fanaticism, really course correct. Like hearing that his father killed his mother as a vampire. That'll cause a grudge. Oh, come on. What? Fart lady resisted, and then I forgot about the fart again. Oh no, come on. Why didn't you put an end to the skals that I just fought? It would have helped me here, bud.
Oi! You listening? Crush the leads, boys! Strong, brother! Watch it! It's a killer!
It's a killer! So low on stamina.
You!
There we go. Oof. These are pretty tough. But how do I get out of here again? More vampy hunters.
There's one of them burned.
These small ones can be really annoying. Yeah. Forgot that we came from this path. It's been so long. I think we're here on the right track, right? Oh. There we have more.
Crush the leech, boys!
Ouch. Oh, come on.
We have to stop it! It's too fucking fast! Die, Bernie!
They sure are.
Leech spotted! Watch out!
Come on. Oh, I can't heal. Jesus. Okay, can we please stop this now? Am I even at the right place? I am at the hospital. I think. Alright, I'm on this side of the hospital. Well, let's see if we can talk to Swansea. And then we have to go into the morgue again. Another of my favorite places.
Jonathan, my dear, I can never thank you enough.
Thank me? For what?
Come now, you know what I mean. I am... well, I'm just like you.
I'm glad you like it.
How could I not be happy? You offered me the ultimate freedom. More than I ever could have dreamt of.
So, anything about McCullum?
Have you news of Jeffrey McCullum? I'm sure both of you would have quite an interesting discussion after recent events.
He left the hospital without being treated for the severe beating you gave him. We'll meet again soon enough.
Do you not think he will kill you where you stand?
Funny you should mention it. I asked him once what he would do if I were a vampire. He said he would give me an hour for old time's sake.
Okay, guess you have to rely on that.
What will you do now that you are immortal?
Experiment, my dear colleague. I have an eternity to make scientific progress. I could be the only scientist able to undertake extreme experiments upon himself.
Have you learned nothing?
My God, Edgar. Did you learn nothing from your forays into folly?
I have, I swear. No more experiments on mortals. See? I said mortals. How quickly the mind adapts.
What kind of experiments?
Who knows? Nervous shock, brain damage, pain and recovery. There's almost no limit to what my body can now endure. I could be the next Henry Head.
Great.
How do you feel since you changed?
Absolutely fine. Did you know I can determine the health of every patient or nurse just by looking at him? Fascinating.
Have you taken a life yet, Edgar?
Don't you think that's a private matter? I would not ask you such an indiscreet question.
Do you feel the hunger?
Is that a yes?
It's very peculiar, not like mortal hunger at all. It's like I'm never sated. Fortunately, blood is no rare commodity at Pembroke.
Huh. I don't know if you're good about all this.
Will you continue as Pembroke's administrator?
Of course. I can help more than ever. And since I'm already dead, I can't get sick.
Are you not afraid Priwen will find you? Next time, they will do more than abduct and torture you.
I remain a man of peace. If things were to go awry, I would flee rather than slice them up as you would, my friend.
Have you seen Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Has she passed this way since you returned?
No. And I'm terrified to see her again. I really am, Jonathan. She could very well tear me to pieces for what I did.
Well, she would have
Goodbye,
every right, every right to do so.
I'm certain we'll meet again.
I guess we have to go in the morgue again. Ugh. Don't look forward to that. No good memories of
I
the
cannot
morgue.
use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Do you have a feeling that we're getting closer to the end of the game, though? Feels very late gamey. Which I'm kind of excited and sad about, because I really enjoyed the game, but I also want to know how it concludes. Okay, we have vampire hunters here, of course we have. I guess it makes sense.
We've got one of them here!
Oh! Oh, come on! I can barely see you guys.
Back, demon! Back!
I think that is where the combat is at the worst in these very close quarters. But we manage. Okay. Seems to be upstairs. Rather go there than down in the cellar again. Wait.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Insulin. Okay. Find a hideout. Okay. Oh, luckily we are at the hospital, so we can do it in our best laboratory. Okay. Let's do some experimenting. It's at negative XP, so no leveling up. Antidote, there we go. Can I create any of the others? This I could... let's do that. We need some sodium hypochlorite. I think we can dismantle some. Get that. Sodium hypochlorite. We have some. Okay.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriette in the sewers.
Ooh, okay. Oh, the music. The music is really intense. Hope I like that. What's the shortest way to get there? Probably across here, right? This probably just means on the ground. Have to... we'll see. We'll get there somehow. Probably will only have to fight a million of the vampire hunters. It is fine. Guess. Oh, there we go. We just run away.
A leech! A leech!
Crawl back to the house. Oh, that's what's smart.
Oh, it seems like I can. Just run away. Appreciate that. This doesn't lead us there, though. I'm a little bit torn on the fact that there is no fast travel, because on one hand, I kind of appreciate it, because I feel like especially nowadays in a lot of games it's a little overused, where it's almost a little too convenient to travel around. Kind of ends up in oftentimes, even when I want to enjoy the game, you just tend to use the fast travel ability and miss out on some secrets, miss out on just the world and the game that was created.
We have to stop it!
And takes also away from a little bit of the old school fact that you have to plan out the routes to take and kind of make up your mind where you want to go, how you want to get there. When you just can press a button and travel across the map. On the other hand, I feel like in this game where the combat is pretty repetitive, you kind of fight the same enemies all over again. And it would be nice to just jump from hideout to hideout. So I think, especially in late game, so I think what I would prefer if you kind of unlock that for the late game where for the most part of the game you have to explore the city and you're on your own. You have to plan out a little bit, but then when you're kind of done with the game, or almost done with the game, then you're able to oh boy. Then you're able to jump around a little bit. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about that. You think fast travel should be a thing in every game? Not every game. Obviously, like open world games like these, or like semi-open world games. Or do you feel like maybe sometimes it would be better when you kind of forced to take the long way, take your time a little bit. Oh, we should be pretty close now. Oh, we have some skals here. Bye. Okay, just leave in here. Or not. I won't be able to get through here. You have to go through the warehouse. Already hear some fighting there. Well, I do not care too much for the combat against these normal enemies. I will say though that this game does have some fun boss fights. I thought especially the McCollum fight was really well made, very interesting. Loading mid-fight is also interesting. Am I on the... I'm so bad at orientating in this game. Down here. I'm lost again. You have to go this way. All right, this is where we are. Big buddy, Beast Boy. Hey, Beast Boy. Okay, we're getting there. Quite a big run, but we're getting there. Whoa, what's that? Yeah, this whole thing kind of upsets me again. Just given how it all worked out with John Hampton. But, hey. We made a decision and messed up. That's just how it goes. Especially in my playthroughs. Usually ends all terrible by accident.
This place has been ransacked.
Oh no. Oh no.
They've all been slaughtered. Pre-1. No, not their style.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Where has Harriette gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
Oh, maybe that giant blood pool. Maybe that'll work. Oh no. This is not good, if you wondered.
Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
And where's... Old Bridget is powerful, so... Uh-oh. Oh, it's steady. What up?
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Why did you choose me?
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
See, that is what my initial theory was, right? That we were kind of chosen because of our prowess as a doctor.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
Okay.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
But who are you really?
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector
The
of
Red
this land.
Goddess.
I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Myrddin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was
Myrddin
born
Wild.
out of blood.
I'm here to stop Harriette Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriette Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
What is the blood of hate?
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
And what exactly is a disaster?
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
Who is this queen?
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother.
It's Morrigan.
She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
I wonder how Elizabeth is connected to that, right? She has to be in some way. So, a disaster is just an accident.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
Okay. Huh. I wonder what exactly...
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
What will happen then?
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final home.
So will it be over then?
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke. For you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
I'm not your champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Okay. Interesting. That was a lot into that. Blood Goddess, Morrigan.
These poor skals didn't stand a chance.
I already forgot his name. Was it Murdered? Something like that? At least one of his names. Oh, we have some rats here.
This is despicable.
Uh-oh. Feel like we're about to throw down.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars! All of you! My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriette, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
Careful there, lady. Oh boy. Whoa! Okay, she doesn't have much health, which tells me that we will just have multiple phases here. Nom nom nom.
They took my daughter from...
Oh, I wanted to miss that jump. Oh, come on. Oh, what's happening now?
Is this a dream? Am I awake?
Uh-oh.
Is this anger I feel? Is it wrath? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Hey. Ouch. Cooper. Me too.
Eat, for this is my body.
Oh. Oh no, minion! A minion boss fight! Don't do this to me, game. Oh, I thought I was out of reach. Uh-oh. What's she doing now? Expected some shenanigans. Oh!
Innocence, abundance, gifts, tread the crop.
Oh, what are we doing now? What are we doing now? Oh, I thought I was out of reach. Kind of hard to read the distance. Aha. Not like that. That's just bloody rude. I'll take my time a little bit. So my ultimate gets back.
Feed your mother, child.
Oh, I thought that's not good. She's doing the. Uh-oh, no, no. No. Let's take a blood serum. There we go. That'll hurt your back. Ooh.
Do you think your champion defeated me, my child?
I think she's talking
No
to...
one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Ooh, that was tough. That was fun.
So it's over then, young Ekon.
Uh-oh.
You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Skal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriette became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other skals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriette suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No,
you were actually quite welcoming, all things
Perhaps
considering.
there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reid, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife.
Oh.
Then the pompous fool rejected you, did
he?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time.
And that's how she knew that he
and
can't
I sincerely hope it will find you too. Now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
That sounds ominous. That's interesting. So she was Redgray's wife.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
All right, she told us about her manor.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbur's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Healthy carrier. Find Elizabeth's blood. Find out why Elizabeth's died. Okay. I think this is a good time to take a break, and then maybe next time we will finish Vampyr. I feel like we might be right at the end. Thank you all for watching today's episode of Vampyr. Very, very interesting. We learned a bunch. We got some answers. We stopped the disaster, but we still have things to do, because in the end, love is stronger than hate. We need to take care of the love thing as well. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please give the video a like. Maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Share the video with friends, family, and the people on the internet. That all helps me out a whole bunch and will bring you more content in the future. If you want to go above and beyond in supporting the channel, go check out the Patreon link down below, and I will be back with more Vampyr very soon. Until then, have a great time.